Um, I don't know what's going on, guys. It was my actual internet because the game started lagging out as well. So I don't know what's going on. This stuff only ever happens when I'm streaming, right? So annoying. I think I need to get a new cable. I think maybe the cable is an issue. Because if I touch it, if I merely touch it at the back of the PC, it dips out. So I think I have an unreliable cable. Okay, that's that one pulled. Got another Garson here. Yeah. I just don't want to be doing that in the middle of a blooming stream, though. This is the problem. What's really annoying is I'm going to have like 6 different VODs for this one stream now. Do you know what I mean? It's not great. Another Garson. Yeah, I mean, I could turn my router off and on again, but I know the cable's a bit dodgy. I know it is. And, you know, I would just Amazon a new one, but unfortunately, I'm not able to right now. Melch it. Where's it looking at the moment? 51, 124, 44, so 200 odd. About 210, 220, around there somewhere so far. The amp was 285 on its own. You squeezed a couple of new cables last weekend. Tomorrow, a LAN with friends. Oh, I hope you have a nice one. What's on the menu? What's on the menu? Wait a minute. What went there? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, okay. I need more thingy-me-bobs. Right. I do love the re-equip when you leave vehicle. That's super handy. It takes a little bit of getting used to, though, right? You know, you're used to having to manually do it each time. It's sometimes still a surprise when you get out your vehicle. Oh, I've got my gun on already, you know. Unreal Tournament 99. Wow. The OG UT. Quake. Quake Live. Is that the newest one though? Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. I don't think I've played that. Oh, Quake 4. Right, okay. That was called Quake 4 Arena, no? I thought. Oh, Quake 3. No, it was Quake 3 Arena, right? Quake 3 Arena. Another milk cheat. Red Alert 2. I think I only played Red Alert 1. Or was it Command & Conquer I played? I can't even remember. So long ago. Total Annihilation. Well, I hope you have fun. It's been... I used to organise lands. I used to kind of hire out a hall and get people to, you know, pay it like an entry fee so that the hall was covered. Put up snacks and stuff. It was only a small thing, right? But yeah, would have been nice to have gotten that a bit bigger, really. Oh, you know what? Let's get a bit closer. Right, I got a bunch of force now. I think I put my thing away there. See, that's the muscle memory kicking in. Unequipping stuff. I never even needed to unequip it in the first place, right? But still did it. So yeah, out of all of those drops, one hit of growth. That was not what we were hoping for. So yeah, I think I'll try again with the growth. Yeah, I am too. I am. I mean, it's got to be over 285, right? I just don't know how much I don't know how much I dumped in probes, right? So it's 170, 240, 250 so far. I don't know, actually. It might struggle to get to 285. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Does anyone know the actual drop cost on a Cougar on N matter only? With a level 9. Well, if I work it out from the number of drops that we got out of it, right? So a level 9 is 52 drops. Level 9 is 52 drops. So 52 times mineral and matter. Where's the probes for the end matter? Here, 13,000. Right, that's what, 1 ped 30, right? So it's another 50. Hang on. 52 drops. Mental arithmetic's not my strong point. Times 1.3. 67 ped plus the 285. So 352 all in, right? 352 all in, including the markup on the amp, right? 352.60. So I don't think we're there. If I'm honest, I don't think we're getting to 352. Yeah, I'm not even maxed on it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? You still find stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. It's just a slower reload and less depth. But, you know, as we've seen recently, the depth doesn't really seem to matter very much. It should. We should find rarer stuff with depth on you know, more of the regular. But we don't. We just see a lot of list and crude. I don't know. I don't do it enough to really be an authority on it. Yeah, I mean, in all the mining I've ever done, I've never found Dunkel actually mining, never found Ruggeritz actually mining. Found Zeramite, but I don't think I've ever found Tridonite. So, right, I'm going to need to summon this guy. Just because I don't want to aggro all of those feints. Yeah, so I don't think we're hitting the 352.60, in all honesty. But I don't think it's going to be a staggering loss. It's just going to be a little bit of loss. And then I don't know, you know, the markup on the Garson. I don't know what we're looking at, really. Melt cheese, nothing, really. You know, I won't be able to redeem the crude markup anyway. So the melt cheese is the only one, really, we're looking at for markup. Growth is next to nothing. Nexus, next to nothing. Yeah, I could pair it with some sweat, but I don't know I've actually got any sweat on Kali or Aris. No, I should have some on Aris, actually, for the refined sweat crystal, so maybe I could turn it into ME. 109. What, on Garson? Super, I did get it. It was right at the beginning of the stream. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty to start with and had to restart the game to get it, but we did get the house. There is now a shopkeeper outside the house, courtesy of Icewind / Lordorm, for lending me his shopkeeper, with a set of Warmonger being advertised, although I need a sign to advertise it properly. Right, and then final crude oil. So, yeah. Like I said, I don't think we've hit 352 ped. It's unlikely. But hopefully we're not far off the 300 ped mark. Believe so, but I haven't checked recently. Okay. So it's only 44 ped, so I'm happy to kind of hold that and take it back down to Kali and whatnot, right? But everything else, I think, is, well, aside from... I see how much sweat I've got up here. turn that into ME. Otherwise, it's all getting just TT'd. Because I've got to buy another amp now. And then we'll get on with... we've done our faint Fieroids for the day. We'll get on with running the robot instances and then doing my daily missions. Proper, the hunting ones. Right, let's get to a TT and see how we did. But yeah, 9%/10% on a gas and grease is... Yeah, I will, Super. We'll head back down to Cali. We'll head back down to Cali. Did I just put pills in there, didn't I? I do like this Hyperion armor. Like, yeah, okay, it's a bit Nemesis-y. But I don't know, it's like it's different enough in places that it kind of looks cool. TT, here we go. What have we got? Oh. Ooh. 368. We actually made profit. Wow. It doesn't have the lights, but it's also got pockets because it's the newer style of armor. It's got these little pocket things on the back. So that's slightly different. And I think there are some other subtle differences, like you got a Hyperion label there on the arms. I just think there's some small tiny things. Probably covers the driller decay as well. Yeah, I know. I was using the crappy 105 or whatever it is, right? Yeah, 105. Yeah, actually profit a little bit, kind of. Anyway, that's getting TT'd because we're gonna have to buy another amp. I'll do that later. Because I need to keep some balance on me for running the stuff. I've got quite a lot of Nexus there, haven't I? Oh, I'll figure out that later. Right, this is something else I need to do. Put stuff away. On this guy as well. Yes, wolves. That was it. Wait, what is that? Direweed? What have I got that for? Oh, something else I need to take back. Oh yeah, and this Spinaris. Okay. Sell that. 150 meter depths is the trick, yeah. For the win. Low, shallow drops is for the win, for sure. Right, what have we got here? 30 ped, right. So we've got 150 ped, 400 ped, plus another 500 on the thing. So I think we're all right. I think we're good to go. We're good to go right now. I'll get an amp later if we've still got money to do it. Head up to Ironhaven and then we'll drive up to thingy. But before that, I need to go and get a coffee. So apologies for another interruption on the stream, but I need coffee, otherwise I can't concentrate. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, sorry about the delay. Let's get back to it. Hey Mary, how you doing? Welcome in. Right, we're gonna wasp over. Frame rate's tanking a bit. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. We just did a quick mining run for the Aris Mining Daily, which is growth molecules. And we just had actual profit on an amped run. Small, tiny bit of profit, but yeah, crazy. It means I can try again a bit later, but for now, heading out and doing Aris instances and Derelict Drokers and Fieroid Elites daily. We've already done the faint Fieroids. That was the first thing on the menu, pretty much. We have been getting some drop-offs with the connection though, which is not great. Hopefully it's stabilized now, but you know, it might happen again. There's a lot of red dot here today. Okay, let's get at it. Yeah, so our total drop cost was 352 ped 60, including the markup on the amp. And we pulled back 368 ped, I think it was. So yeah, not three bad. I don't want to kill these punies. I said this before. It'd be nice if the level 1 daily hunting 1 and this instance gave you an option to do a harder mode. I don't really want to do punies. I've already done the feints. Already done them. Set. What do we get? What do we get? Rusty Optics, TC10 Blueprint, and 5 Hyperium. No Catalyst. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Right, let's run round to Defenatron. I hope we can get an improved catalyst. I really need improved catalysts and I'm not finding them. How's things going for you anyway, Mary? You are mining again today? Or hunting? Yeah, slim pickings is an understatement. Did Aris Daily, then some mining. Now you're clubbing the Rexts again. Nice, you got that 2k off. It was really funny because you were like, yeah, I can't do it. I haven't got the bankroll right now. And then you get a 2k off, which I found really funny. Just came in at the right moment. We have Drokers on this one. I'm not sure if we've got Drokers in this instance now. I think it's drones. Yeah, I think it's mainly drones, right? I know there's some Drokers with broadcasters, so... Let's kill this son of a... Yeah, got a 16 pedder on the turret. I don't need to do these really, but they're chunky mobs. I don't mind doing them. $46 pedder. Sometime, you know, you won't lose in them. Like, I hit 2 4 digits in blooming in Vault Forge, so you know it can happen. Let's get my pet out and let's pop a candy cane. Hello, Valenfane. Belenfane, sorry. Pronunciations. Yeah, I'll just do the chunkers. I think there's a Droker in here though. In this room, right? Or is that in the later instance? Yeah, right in the mid. Oh no, it's a drone. Okay. I should have come in at the back entrance there. Oh, he's aggroed. Don't look at me. Look away. Oh, they're all on me. What is out here? What the hell? Alright, let's run down the other end. Yes. Yes, I do know. Thank you. Hey, there you go. Rex Rav. 64 ped. Congrats. Nice. Nice. Tables are hot. Look, you got the quad? Was that a quad or was the hat trick? Oh, you called it and got it right. So it was the hat trick. Let's de-aggro these guys. Very nice. What, Scrupples, you just got a global? Which, oh yeah, I see it. Captain Scrupple's hunter killed Kerberos young. I see it. 38 Pedder, congrats on your first global. I'm just going to do the boss now. PC40 and the daily voucher. Again, still no improved catalysts. I mean, at this rate, it's probably going to be quicker to do the Spec Ops, right? No, I don't think so. I haven't seen anything. I'm not sure how all that works at the moment. First time ever, right? We'll see. I mean, you know, it depends on the kind of person that signed up, right? I guess. Since you have a shopkeeper, could I give you items to sell for a small? It's not mine, by the way. It's Icewind's shopkeeper. Seems they can shoot through walls. Yeah, I mean, you'll have to let me know what you want to sell, but I mean, realistically, it's not really going to have much footfall, right? So we'll just have to see how it goes. I mean, ultimately, I want to get a shop. I said this before. I want to get a shop, proper one. But yeah, temporarily, I'm borrowing Icewind shopkeeper to put on my house. Very good. Still aggroed. Anyway, more Joker here. Yeah, we'll get this one completed in Bolt Forge. I like to do these guys because I don't often hunt the Fierlings and the Fieroids unless I've got them on the daily, and I need the infernal residue to make sweat crystals. I think the crystals are only used on weapons, right? I don't think they're used on the armor. Fierling finger. See what this guy's got for us today. A PR90 blueprint, 6 clicks, and some Hyperium. Let's clear these guys, and then we get the teleport out. There we go. Now on to Vault Forge. I normally wait there, but like things have been loading a little bit quicker these days. And so the doors, they're a bit quicker now. Okay. That's a Droker, right? I don't need to worry about it. I think I'll just deal with it in Vault Forge. Yeah, and we just revive at the door anyway now. No thanks. Why did that dialogue end up being on the other one? Okay. Right. Just hope we don't aggro any of these guys. It's all right. Okay, let's get prepped up for this. No, this is a bit of a mess. Right, let's put that there, that there. There. I'm just going to convert that right now. What I want is These. Decrease crit damage. Let's get a divine on. I always forget to do divine, but got it today. And we've got trauma mitigation 4. Let's get that on. There it is. And let's get Electro on. Okay. We ready? Go. Do it. Oh, hang on. Let's get the amp on, shall we? $184 crit, so it's a bit more manageable. Already 2 o'clock. Hate that. It goes into first person. It unlocks the target. It's really annoying. I mean, obviously it's down to the settings I've got, but it's the fact that it goes into first person at all that's really annoying. So I do my usual. I clear the corridor, then go to the other one and die, then run all the way down the other end, then die, and then usually the death timers are manageable. And there it is. That's the Joker's done. Triple crit. I wonder if there'll ever be a set of unlimited zap. Like the bosses really rarely drop it, you know, that kind of thing. Or maybe even only Oblivitron drops it, you know? Because I kind of like the look of it as well. Zaparis. Yeah, I like the look of it. It's like Eon, but like different, right? Okay. Same done. 15, 16, 17, 18 ped on that one, maybe 19. Right, now we just run in. Okay, I have to redo my trauma mitt. Not entirely sure if the decreased crit damage is entirely working, because I was doing Zelados Sigmas and Rose over on Cyrene, and their crit sizes didn't seem to be affected by the decreased crit damage. But it was a very small sample to go off of, right? So, I don't know. Could do with a stronger... Well, no, actually, I max out. I think I max out, don't I? Wait. Where is it? Trauma mitt. Decrease crit. Oh, I'm not maxed out with this pill. But if I run the 15 milligram Nutri stim, I max out. So... Wait, what? Oh, I haven't done it. Oh, God's sake. I've done all that, and I shouldn't have done it. It's annoying. Shouldn't have done that. I just wasted a load of ME. Autopilot, see? Yeah, so like if you run a Nutri-Stim, Trauma Mitt 4 just is enough, right? But if you don't run Nutri-Stim, then a bigger Trauma Mitt would be good. I don't know what they go up to. Right, Divine just worked twice in a row, so guaranteed Divine is not going to work on Oblivitron, right? Guaranteed. Well, we'll try. Hopefully we won't need to be worrying about Divine because Trauma Mitt sorts itself out. Hate that they're already shooting at you when you run into the room and they haven't even spawned yet. Well, the thing is they are spawned. They're just invisible. Oh, that's a great start, isn't it? There we go. Take pills. Mod Hedok has been game changing for me. It's yes. Yeah, well, I mean, a whole bunch of things have really been game changing, you know. Just it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Lifesteal, 10% lifesteal is just massive. It's huge. You know, for a lot of the kind of chunky but not that chunky mobs, you know, the lifesteal means you don't even need the mod HEDOC, right? But yeah, like for bigger stuff like this, but the mod HEDOC really does make a difference. Like a UR125 just wouldn't be able to cope with this, I don't think. Not with my level of evade. And the other thing was the Perfected Gorgon. Perfected Gorgon is just easy mode on a lot of mobs. So yeah, that was another game changer. When I get a mod resto as well, and then get that up to augmented resto, again, that will be another game changer. But I'm a long way off getting that at the moment. Hasn't crit yet, has it? Normally does. Problem is, without mitigation and stuff, his crit is like can go up to like 500 odd. So half of that. Well, we're at 40%, so it's a little under half taken away. That still means a crit of around what 280 ish. I don't know. Thankfully, it was a quite easy one today. Sadly, it didn't pay. What are we looking at there? 30 something. I don't know. I failed to Hoff. Yeah. Loot did not work. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined. Not a single catalyst in sight today. Again. And the biggest disappointment is no improved catalysts, and I need many of them. I need 66 of them. Try 4 runs. Good luck. You'll probably get them all. Right? You need 130. Yeah, but that's to do perfected, right? You're the reason why no one can loot them right now. You get that, right? Because you're holding too many. That's why they've done the mixed set thing. Right? So you don't have to wait until you got a full set's worth. You can just start upgrading. You have 4? Oh, I don't know. Do we believe this, chat? Do we believe this? He's joined us on the list. What was the bait? Did I miss some dramas? What was the bait? Oh, that's a lot of padding buffers. I don't really need to hold any more buffers right now. Okay. Excuse me. Was on Socrates Sunday stream. You weren't trying to bait him. Even sent a message to explain that. I missed. I did miss some of the stream. I had to go and do something. So I obviously missed that bit. So what? Can you detail it for me? Because I don't know what went down really. Let's go inside and sort out some stuff. Yeah, that's all I'm keeping right now because I've got like 150 ped of buffers right now. I just don't need to hold anymore. They drop so often anyway. Well, hang on a minute. Let's get in the light. The lighting in these SCs is not great. I'm going to be honest with you. It's not great. Because the light's right in the middle of the room. So it just lights up these things here. And then everything else is like dimmer and dimmer. And like as soon as you turn away, it's really deep shadow, right? Maybe if I stand this way. Yeah, that works. That works. Can't do the zoom, right? Because the crafting machine. Anyway, we'll just do a couple of clicks, see what happens. It was nothing major. I wanted to type out the whole thing about unlimited and nano repair. I'm trying to be funny. In my mind, it was funny, but I wrote 30% of the sentence, and it was just garbled. Okay. Right, so they're not going with that, are they? Or are they? I don't think they are they? I don't think this is it. We got a near, but it's only tiny. I'll try again later, I think. I need that stuff though. Oh, the rest is on Cowie. Well, this is where I need it, so I'm going to put it in here for now. I'll make another set of Zap. Let's refine some stuff right now. %, will not be. I don't think it was a good idea, to be honest. Like, I get the intention, but it's just going to be such an annoying thing for everyone to have to deal with. It's bad enough when you have to do it with just TT, or, you know, PEDs, right? On stuff that just decays too quickly. It's already a hassle doing it that way, and then to add nanocubes into the mix, it would just be really annoying. Right, we've got 61 ped of uni, 177 ped of thingy. We've got to go and do some Fieroid elites. Yeah, the limited thing I think was a good idea, to be honest. You know, because like if you're out hunting, for instance, like if you're doing migration and you pick up a bunch of them in LC 350s or whatever it is that drops, LC 300s, and they're all like part TT, or ASG 12 Fletchers, right? And they're all like part TT, then you can make a full TT one, right? Really handy. I need to change armor. Well, I don't see it as that. I mean, the L stuff has to exist. You know, it has to be created, looted, whatever in the first place, right? Which is the limiting factor. I wouldn't ever compare that model of dealing with limited as the same as unlimited. It just isn't. It really isn't. Yeah, I must have missed that bit. I had to step away for a while. So yeah, I clearly missed that when all that was discussed. Ember Lord. Okay. Yeah, but they're not going to keep tiers the way it's going to be an average of the min and max, right? Wait, they're not going to keep tiers. It was the TIR that was under debate, right? TIR does not equal tier. Well, I don't know then. I obviously missed that too. I've been focusing on trying to find a job a lot lately, so I haven't really been reading up on a lot of stuff that well. A global 75 ped. Yeah. Door squeaks and jingle jangles and stuff would need to be deleted. Winning indeed. If I don't die. There we go. Ice, have you seen the boss that spawns here? I did that guy in like the first week. Do another Ember Lord. Come on. Ow. Oh, got the wrong gun out, that's why. Come on. Oh my god, I got one pixel and he keeps moving. There we go. No. Although I still don't have those last two warriors. It's so annoying. Like, where the hell are they? Have they turned into a they only appear on reset kind of mob? Like, what the hell's going on with that? We just hit 174 ped with an LC55. I don't know if it's full. I don't think it's full. No, 189 is full. 112 out of 4,000. What's the DPS on that? 76.9. Winning. Do a pyro. And we're out of blip. How many of these have got to do? Another maybe two after this. Well, don't know about that. Personally, I think Aris Planet Partner Conspiracy Theories is an experiment in AI. Personally, AI design, AI management, all this kind of stuff. Possibly. I mean, we know the head honcho is as an AI in the game, right? So, but it's just as far as posting on the forum, I'm not sure how that's hooked up really. No. No, I mean, I don't really know what's going on because Socrates says something about someone being away. So, you know, maybe there is, you know, an human somewhere in the chain. I just don't know. We don't know what that arrangement is, do we really? So, could merely guess. until told, really. Oh. Let's do this and then I can start tagging again. But weren't there like a lot of "Who are you? Tell me your name"? I don't know. I wasn't really like, I really don't go on the forum for a great deal. I bump my sales thread and maybe I look at the odd thread that I've been, you know, highlighted to. I just don't spend a lot of time there anymore. Still running like 9,000 posts and a Slayer, but that was all from back in the day. Guy's a bit feisty. Right, there we go. Pieroid's done. So now we need to go and do our mob caves. Not doing Veshivor. He's a pain in the ass. Unless again, I've forgotten my burn plates. No, it's not a case of running out of data, is it, Super? It's running out of tokens. What have we got going on in here? Okay, let's get rid of those. Okay, shove that on there then. Right, what are we looking at? Ivy. What I'm keeping. Some XIs. No, one XI, one IX. There we go. Got rid of those. Right, over to let's do Verdathos first, because I don't need to do like cryos or Fura base, do I? No. I need to end up at the one in the middle, whatever that one's called again. Steel Rise, that's it. Okay. So a quick, quick Verdathos skip today, because we've got no Verdathos daily. Yeah, so we went down to the island and the altar is still not doing anything. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with the altar. But I believe that's the whole, you know, someone's away kind of issue, is around this altar. I don't know how you get over that. I've tried to get over that, but it must be a technique. I haven't been able to do it yet. It's easy in the Mortarex cave, but I haven't seen a way to do it in this one. Maybe I should do a full clear and have a... Got to point, bit, and spam jump. Really? I've aggroed another one. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I just don't see... Like, is it down... I'm assuming it's in that corner, right? But you can't do it here. Unless you can do it there. I'll have to do a full clear and then have a play. The far end, okay. And we've crashed. We've crashed. You can just run past everything, tag Vertithos, and go under the rock on the left side. Okay. Okay. Have to log back in. Yes. Yeah, well, this is streaming, unfortunately. You just get it all a bit raw. It's not like it's not like a television studio where they've got all the stuff ready and everything dialed in for the most part. It's not to say they never have any issues, because they do. Right, I'm going to wait for another roll and then go in. So why is the path... It's not the path to the altar. You can get down to the island. But you interact with the altar and it does nothing. And it's supposed to go, you know, hit 10,000 Imperium, please. And then you put the Imperium in it. Now, I've seen that dialogue myself because I got there when it was first released. But then they moved the island to the far south, and then you could only get there a specific way. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Well, it's just, you know, because it costs 10,000 Hyperion to spawn whatever it is that's going to spawn down there, right? You're just getting BP clicks. Yeah, so come on, you need to use your dev tools now. You need to use your dev tools. It costs 10,000 Hyperion, right? So, like, if someone spent a load of money collecting all that Hyperion to then have 500 randoms just appear, you know, whoever's spent the money on the Hyperion isn't going to be very happy, right? Especially if, you know, some random noob comes along, Miss Watson, and with a perfected, you know, a zero, and then pulls a fat ESI, yeah, or a brand new, you know, piece of kit, you know, an unlimited weapon, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Well, I mean, this is the thing, isn't it? Like wherever they are, they seem to collectively, you know, manage to find the stuff over and above other people. Um, so the risk in that situation is fairly low, I would say, but it's not. It's still non-zero, right? That's the problem. It's still non-zero. So I believe that's why, really, there is some guarding of the way. But you know, I don't know. I mean, it may be more out there now. I don't know. Anyways, oh crap! I forgot to. Hang on. Whoop. Let's turn that off. Whoops. Sorry. Okay. We got to go over to Bianca. And we got to get our sound back again. You don't know the way. You have to figure it out. I figured it out. Can't be asked. Okay, let's go. Instantly does 48 kilometers per hour, even when it's sat still. The speedo in the hovercraft is dynamic. Right? Having a look at the view while we're driving down there. Riding down there, should I say? It's more of a bike than a car, right? Rubbing a weasel on a damn cube. Then placing a mod nano in a slot. Oh. You do get a bit of, you know, raunchy with your statements, don't you? You don't have a weasel. You need to get Wessel. Wessel! Why, like... This turret used to be far more effective than it is now, right? They used to die by there. Now they just get right up to you. Alright, there's another one here. Come on. Come to your deaths. Okie dokie. I find I have to kill these first few because they somehow teleport through the rock. And when you're in the middle of fighting terror acts, it's kind of annoying. Is today the day that Broadcasters gives you fat loot? Get it. Get the fat loot. It was not. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to pop now, and then hopefully we've still got the buff by the time we get through to Cinderac. Zap Harness. I need Zap Feet. Is it Feet? Or Gloves? Can't remember now. It's one of those two. Feet or Gloves. I need clicks. I don't seem to get them. I've got like, I think it's 3 clicks of like, I think it's Gloves. But yeah, I've only got 3 clicks and I'd rather have like 10. And then some of the other BPs I've only got like 6 of. Yeah. I mean, mine are, yeah, mine are all set there. This is one of these songs that seems to play twice. I don't know why. I obviously have the same song in the MP3s twice. I need to address that, but to figure it out later. No, need to go a bit further. Threshold's about here. There it is. I was like, they're not really doing much damage to me today, and I forgot I'm wearing Gorgon. I normally just keep the Hyperion on. We got some heart oil off that one. Some hype and Mortyrex eye. I don't know how many eyes. Is that 1 or 2? 2. I got 2. Oh, I aggroed. Don't worry. He's fine. Okay. Yeah, these Mortyrex eyes don't drop that easily. Well, not for me anyway. But then I don't hunt Mortyrex very much, right? Just on the daily. Get a fat Oblivitron then. Go get it. I wish pressing T here brought you back to Bianca. But it does not. Wait, got some wool there as well. Yeah, I wish it did that. So instead we have to drive over. I don't know. SK, what was it? SK... Is it SK80 they drop? Whoa, that was too close to those. Yeah, it's SK80, right? You know, they don't seem to sell very well. Not for me, anyway. I don't know what it is. Every time I put stuff on auction, no one buys the shit. Oh, come on, keep going. Well, define fun. I so enjoy that they are fixed. The asset loading in Aris. It's definitely better. It's still not fantastic though. I mean, Cali's still definitely better. This still has issues. And there's still like some weird stuff going on, like inside Ironhaven, right? The counter is like... The collision box is double height. But yes, it is definitely better. Not going to dispute that. Iron Wibble. Sorry, yeah, Iron Wibble. That was the name, wasn't it? Okay. Feels weird doing this now. Right, we've got 3 on the right. He's on the right. Hacks. I can count red dots on a radar. Okay. That's that done. Now we need to go and do the samples. See, I can't T here either because if I teleport here, I end up at the outpost to the south. Altanis on the routes there. I had a little... Why did... Every time it keeps stopping. It must be just really bad at keyboard lately. Yeah, I had a stab at the routes, but they just refused to do anything fun. The big Zealodoths were threatening to do something fun, but then they kind of cooled off a bit, and then I didn't get a multi until like 35 kills later, so yeah, 35 rows and sigmas would have been a lot of ped, a lot of loss, just to get a times 10, I think it was. If you T at exit, you should appear at Bianca. So if I stick right to the door, maybe that's the problem. I step away from the door. I'll try it next time. I'll try it. You know I'll forget. You know I'm going to forget that, right? Before it got disabled. Yeah, I mean, the number of times I've tried it and I've ended up at the outpost in the south, but okay. I'm just going to run this bit because if I spawn the wasp, then they're going to be locked out from spawning the hovercraft, and I can't use the hovercraft over the bridge. So either way, I'm going to end up with a vehicle cooldown. And then obviously trying to get over the river with the hovercraft is a massive pain in the backside, and it's just not worth the aggro, so I'm just going to run. I wonder when, well, yeah. I wonder when there's going to be an actual content patch for Aris. Yeah, we had some fixes go in for Aris. But you know, Steel Rise at a later date was going to be built out a bit more. You know, we've got more islands. There are more NPCs on these islands that don't do anything right now, but look like they're intended to. So, yeah, I'm just wondering when this PPVU is going to turn up. Right. This one's fairly straightforward, but we do end up with a big aggro train. Yeah, but like how long? And the question is, right? PPVU might be around the corner, but it still might not have the Aris updates we're kind of hoping for, right? Or I'm hoping for, at least. It could be other stuff, right? There's no guarantee there'll be an Aris PPVU right now, right? So hopefully we see something. I just I lose track with the siren stuff. They do so much over there that it's difficult to keep up with it all. Okay, why are mobs all the way over here? Yeah, this is true. This is true. But yeah, we without knowing the detail of how all that's operating, right? Just we're just stabbing in the wind, aren't we? We really don't know what's going on. It'd be nice if there could be like you could craft a magma shot. You decided to sell your Kali shares due to how good Aris is. Really? Like, Kali will always be pretty busy. Good derelict destroyer, no Watson to steal it. Right, what did you get? I don't see it. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm not even looking where I'm going here. I can't even see it. Oh, what? Callie had 1 PEC payout last Monday. Surely it would be a bit more this Monday, right? Because of the robot event last week, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, he's always winning, right? Dev hacks. You didn't global, you just got an ESI. I mean, nice. That thing's still chasing. Oh, I've got him off radar now. But now I'm going to get more on radar. Normally, I've got to train about 50 of them by now. Well, Grant's on the ESI anyway. The thing is, I've got to get back down the hill to get to the right... to get the right teleport, right? Oh, jeez. This is why someone dragged them all the way up here already. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Ah, it's over there. Here we go. Get it. No, get the thing. For God's sake, I couldn't get to the thing because the thing was sat on top of it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Fun times. Got it. Right. Now they're blocking me. don't want to die here. There we go. Okay, they're mullering my vehicle straight away. Sorry, that's a verb in get mullered. Right, I'll drag them all back down to the south now. Come on, guys, catch up. See what I can do with this wonderful bit of kit. Come on, guys. This way. Come on, you slow pokes at the back. No one's doing anything but dungeons. Well, yeah, this is what I think. Because, like, the dailies are done really quickly, right? So I feel like there could be some more purpose added to, like, the mobs. The general mobs, right? Like, yeah, they drop, you know, unique resources that are required by the blueprints. I don't know. That doesn't seem to have taken off quite as well as, you know, you'd have hoped it to, right? Namely because I think people are not really buying the Hyperion weapons so much. I don't know why, because they're pretty good. Right, what I'm doing is I'm trying to bunch them all up. Right. So I'm just tacking left to right to make sure they all keep up. Okay, and then I'm just going to go in here. Come on. Bouncing around in here. There we go. So hopefully the path is a little bit clearer for everyone else who's just running the samples. Hello, Sucks. How you doing? I don't think people have figured out how good they are. What, the weapons? Yeah, they're really good. I enjoyed using the GR60 that I managed to make. You're on Monria. Good luck on Monria. Are you mining or hunting or a bit of both? A bit of that there tin wool. Okay. Right, well that, I think, like, I've got this growth molecule thing. I might do that a bit later. I might do that later because that's going to be a pain in the ass, I think. With the drop rate of whatchamacallit. Do I have any more BPs on me? No. Right, we need to get down to... Oh yeah, we've got this guy. See if anyone wants an LC55. I need to go back to my apartment and drop off those bits. I need to delete that. Because that is dead. You're hunting shubs. Oh, chapter grind. Okay. Is that the last chapter you need? I think we've had a positive year for the game in some ways. Steam, Satosh, Aris. Economy is obviously a major concern, but Mindlock has been very busy this year. They have. And I mean, the one thing I keep saying is, you know, just managing affordability, right? And I don't mean just for the noobs. I mean at all levels. You know, like going out in the short term shouldn't really be like, you know, getting shanked in prison, you know. You want to go out some runs and it's nice, and some runs maybe not so nice, you know. But when a lot of the time the runs are not nice, that's what's putting people off and making people go away, right? However, I will say over the last few weeks it's felt different, but that's probably because I've been a bit lucky by being on the right mobs at the right time for the right multipliers. And all I can hope is to hit another multi, right? You got gutted the last few weeks. It is dynamic. It is dynamic. Wait, my wrists glow. Why have I not noticed this before? The resolution on this texture is not great. Like, even if I wang everything up full, it doesn't look great. It's very basic. But I've never noticed the wrists. How have I not noticed that? Anyway. Why is that not protected? Yeah, I think I'm done with Aris for now. I need to go and get my Pitbull, I think. Yeah, it's in the storage. The poly count for the avatar is terrible. No, because other armors look great. It's just this one has a really low res text. It's the texture. It's not the polys. It's the texture, right? You zoom right in, and the texture is still low res. It's the texture that's the problem. The polys are unimportant at this point. Look how blurry it looks when you're up close. And if I put hype on, that's not blurry. Not blurry at all. You know, there's loads of detail you can make out on this. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not AAA fidelity, don't get me wrong, but this is way more fidelity than the Gorgon suit. I mean, if they were concerned about that, then this armor would be looking blurry as well, right? And there's more polys on this, I think. You know, this is, you can see that this shoulder piece is somewhat of a poly, right? You know, are the shoulder straps? It's yeah, the shoulder straps are a poly as well. You know, the bags on the waist are a poly. Some of the wrist stuff, the shoulder pads, that's poly. This is poly. You know, some of it's dealt with by the texture, yeah, but some of it is poly. So I think there's more, possibly more polys going on in this armor than there is in Gorgon. It's the texture resolution that's the issue. Yeah, it would be great to have more players in, but I think you know, one way you get in that right direction is to go right. You know, we've been having to claw this back a lot more because of less players, and we need to kind of go the other way. But we also need to go, we've made adjustments to the loot engine to make loot fairer, and then hopefully that brings a load of people back. But if you don't say anything, if you make changes and don't say anything, then nothing's going to happen. You have to say stuff. You have to email people. You know, there's a lot of people that aren't paying attention to the forum, a lot of people that aren't paying attention to Discord, and they never get any updates because there's never any emails sent out. And again, I come back to this point, I don't understand why no emails are ever sent. Apart from the one email that says you haven't logged in for 2 weeks. What's the deal? I just don't get it. Like, email mailers are... Why does it think I'm down here? What? Why does it think I'm all the way down here? Oh, this is the Cali map. That's why. I'm losing my marbles today. It's the Cali map. That's why. Show me the beach house. I need to quickly pop to Bilton first, but yeah, we'll head over. Head over right after. Yeah, I need to get some, you know, some furniture and whatnot together. I mean, some of it is, I don't really know the full spectrum of furniture you can get. Unfortunately, mine doesn't have a view of the water. It's kind of tucked into a little hill. But it is on the beach, so... Into a little dune. Right, what I need to do is get rid of... Yeah, these... I managed to pick these up by accident. Put them over this side. And this. There we go. Yeah, I didn't want to pick those up, but ended up picking them up. That's just basically extended storage, that one, really. Because I was getting the whole items disappearing deal out of my main inventory. I mean, texture mapping is a thing, but there's still resolution of the texture in the first place, right? I mean, maybe, like, I haven't ripped the game file, so I don't know whether there's more detail to that texture or not, so... maybe there is more detail there. And that the, you know, like you say, the mapping needs to be sorted out. Either way, Gorgon doesn't look great right now, in my opinion. You know, when you've got like all the Solomate style redesign. What do you mean not available? Oh, it's because I'm already in it. It's this way then. There used to be a cool Sabakuma cave over there, and then they got rid of it. You know, if you ever had like Sabakuma for dailies, it was a Saba Stalker cave, but yeah, they removed that one. So when they're adding a TP to it, well, I mean, this has always been here, right? This has always been here. I suspect what happened is that like the bunch of old accounts got deleted or whatever that were holding on to these properties, which then released them. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, this won't ever get a TP, I don't think. But here it is, home sweet home. I've not been here at night yet, so I need to. I'm trying to bid on a sign at the moment. Hopefully, I get it. If I don't, then you know, I have to find another one. But I'm going to put a sign here because this warmonger's for sale. So yeah, this is the house. It's still fairly light in here, even though it's nighttime. That's a win in my book. Are you serious? What was the glitch in there then? What was the glitch? They were just doing brood mothers all day long. So I've got two upstairs kind of, I don't know, bedrooms situation going on. Either side, or either end of the building, we've got this kind of entrance hall, reception room type thing, living room here. I don't know, some kind of statues and hunting trophies kind of room here, I think maybe. You could peek a wall, hit the broodmother, and it couldn't hit you back. Oh, God. Okay, so then we can't get a whole instance because of that. Kitchen, if I can kit it out as a kitchen, I need to buy counters and stuff. I think you can get a cooker as well. And then this is just another entranceway. The back door. And I've got quite a bit of area, so all of this here I can put stuff down on. All of this around here, obviously in there, all of this, and it goes out a little bit out here too, so it kind of comes out to about here. Also NI for signs and TVs. That's where you come in. That's waiting for that. I was waiting for that. So yeah, I need to figure out what I'm putting in here for sale. But you know, just it's not really going to get any traffic here, is it? At the end of the day. So it's there, you know, for just in case, but we shall see. But ultimately, I want to get a shop, as I've said before. It is a decent size. It's a really nice size house. Never had a house. Yeah, I never had a house before. They always were just that too much ped, you know, to be something that I would splurge on when I'm too busy trying to get, you know, my gear up. Do you know what I mean? So the fact that I won it is really kind of cool. So next up is to win a castle. Right? But yeah, you see what I mean by not having an actual sea view. It's behind this like little alcove, and there's no like the boundary is down here, so it's not like I could put a seat up here and, you know, look at the beach from up here. That one, I don't know. Have they... That hasn't been redeemed. Well, I don't... It depends on who's logged on yet, right? That's still Marcus. Hang on a minute. If you lean out and squint your eyes, you can see the sea. Yeah. Exactly that. Who's that? Still Marcus. This one, is this one owned? Marcus. So people have the estate in their inventory potentially, but you have to come and claim it at the terminal. So it won't show up until someone actually arrives. So, you know, likelihood is people have got these things in their inventories and they just haven't been here yet. Still Marcus. Yeah, it's a nice one. It's a nice little plot. It's quite a, you know, quite a nice spacious little plot. Yeah, it would have been nice to get the sea view in there as well, but hey, I got it for free, almost. So I'm not complaining. You know, given I've never had a house before, I am stoked. Back. Marcus. We looked at that one already, right? That was Marcus. The one at the very end here was already owned. I think this one was already owned, and I think the one at the very end on the other side was already owned. Because I came over during the competition, during the event, to have a look and see where, you know, where they all were and what was here. And there were 2 already owned, I believe. Yeah, see, no one's come to claim them yet. Ah, here we go. First lady. Wait, did First Lady win one? Rares. Secret. Robotic. Last week. Could you update, please? Like, what are you doing? Just my secret. There we go. Oh, it's robot secret. Okay. No, First Lady did not find one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, First Lady. Wait, no. Hang on. We have to do a month, don't we? Yes. First Lady did win this one. I don't know. I don't remember seeing this here earlier. It's public, so let's go in. Let's go and have a nosy. What have they done with the place? A couple of plushies outside so far. We've got some plants, a statue. They've got a Daikiba statue. Books, skull. Potted career. Oh, that's a point. I've got some flowers on me. Minstrel vase and Calypso star plant white. Potted classical red plant. Potted medium cactus. Large minstrel vase. We've got a fishing rod. That's not a Calypso one. That's not an NI one though, is it? Right, we've got Christmas lantern, Jacko. Does it come with the plinth? No, like what? Oh, that's the wall outside coming into the house. Okay. That threw me for a bit there. I was like, where's that coming from? Okay. Let's check the other bedroom. It's a bit intrusive, I know. Ah, here we go. Plushies, snowman. So, yeah, just some stuff in there at the moment. So yeah, First Lady was one of them. I don't know whether First Lady claimed theirs first or not. I don't remember seeing that there earlier. Karin Aramatka Dara. Were they a winner? Yes, one of the last ones. So there's another claim. Let's have a nosy. We haven't been in one of these yet, so it is quite a bit smaller actually. Well, like way smaller. Nice size, kind of nice size little reception room. And then this is obviously your main living area slash, oh, well, it's just like a studio, right? Bed over here, living room over here, or whatever. Windows are kind of high though, right? Okay. You have to jump to see out the windows, so like... Got a sea view though. Got a sea view. I might have to requisition some diggers and chop, you know, cut back that embankment behind my house. Get a work crew in. Okay. Right. No, that's Marcus' calendar. Maybe I was wrong about the one all the way over here. Actually, thinking about it, let's go and check this out, because look at this wall down here. I think they've got this bit down at the bottom as well. Let's have a look. Let's visualize. Yes, look at that. The size of this plot is massive. So they've got all this space to put stuff. However, it's a little bit limited with all the trees. But you could definitely put a blooming fountain there, right? Same is probably going on over here, look. So what they lack in, you know, house size, they gain in plot size. Because it will include all of this as well. Yeah. Did I check this one already? Again? I know I checked it earlier. And this one? Yeah, so there's only 2 others that have claimed as winners. Yeah. Yeah, so there's only 3 of us that have claimed. That was pre-owned down at the end there. I thought that one was as well, but I was clearly mistaken. So yeah, we got to work on building that out a bit, getting some furniture together. I don't know what furniture BPs I've got. Not many, I don't think. Not many at all. Let's fly over to Corinth. Small a bit. Make it the new hangout location. The problem is without a TP, it's not really convenient. And this is like a lot of estates have this issue. Like this, like TPs are just too far away for it to be convenient. I don't know what the overhead in the game is in having more and more TPs, to be honest. Is it a big problem? I don't know. The shopping booths are what people want as well, with the you know, the crafting thing. And no shopping booths are all down here. These guys here, look. Spyrotron's claimed his already. There's another one over here. I don't know, was that one of the winners? I don't know, there's a couple over here as well. Like, you got Emerald Lakes, Emerald Lake Mall. Let's have a look in some of these shops actually, just to see if there's anything interesting. What have we got in here? Bikini, Jungle Shorts, Regen 1, UG Condo, Alpha West 6B. That's another condo, right? RE's Powder 6B, Recycling Script. Yeah, nothing interesting there. PH3 Unlimited. Delta Sentinel Arm Guards. Okay, we've got some shops. No, that's a mannequin. That's a mannequin. Mannequin, 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 mannequin. This is like a little bit of a bugbear of mine. Unless you're selling these armors and have signposted that you're trying to sell them, what is the point of having loads of mannequins in the shop? Halo, S1X1, Health Org Chip, GLR 33, PBR 10, PBP 25, Prospector's Ring, Calypso Palace, Trade Booth 14, 10k. I think that's a little bit ambitious in today's market. 10k for a booth on CP. PBR 20, GBR 34. That's not really going to help me out for my skilling. Is this a shop? This is a shop. I'm hoping that section of RS that looks like Medusa will be shops. Yeah, it is going to be shops. 100%. 100%. At some point, we'll figure out how... Oh, do you know what I've done? I've flown away from my house and I've got potted plants I was going to drop down, and I completely forgot. I don't think there was anything over here. Up here. That's one I was just looking at. We've got here skeleton pants, sync 5. This is just low end stuff. E4 components there. What's the markup on that? 638%. Is that right? I'm just going to fly up to this thing here. Meet that restriction zone. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. What time is it? I think what we'll do is we'll see. We'll see if we can run a Daikiba wave. And then we'll call it a day, I think. Okay. And then I need to put a little bit on this. Oh yeah, I need to put that on auction as well. Right, okay, let's detach those from there. What we're going to do... What's going on here? Oh, that's 7. Right. Whoops. Forget my swine is not that high up. Right. Let's put... Wait for the lag. Come on. Let's put this... Oh, why are there 2 auctioneers in here? We don't need 2 in here. You just need 1. It's nice that the storage is right next to it, though. You don't see that everywhere. Right. So we're looking at 10... Let's go with 108. To 1091. That'll do. That'll do. That should go quick. Right. Where am I at here? Have I got anything else I need to say? Oh yes. Yes. I've got a lacerator. This guy here. It's not really big markup, but try that. Actually, let's go down. Yeah, that works. Kinetic attack nanochip 10. What did I loot that off? I got it in Cyrene. Yeah, I think it was off the Zealodoths. The big Zealodoths that dropped that. Okie dokie. Let us depart for... I got bored with doing the lupines, if I'm honest. I mean, it was nice to get the thunderous shards, but I wasn't getting many of the other droplets. And then I went to finish off the... I was like part way through the zone 1 boss, so I went to finish that, and I ended up losing more ped. There's someone here. I ended up losing more ped on the Gen 1s than I did on the Gen 12s. It was crazy. 15-minute cooldown. Do we know when the last one was done? No, we don't. I lose ped every time I go to Cyrene. Like more than any other planet. Arcadia is my worst planet. By far. Arcadia is the worst for me. I might not actually use that. Like, how long are we waiting here for? Thank you, Zelix. This used to tell you exactly how long you had to wait, and now it just says 15-minute cooldown. 15-minute cooldown. Right. So how long am I waiting here for? Do you know what? Let's do something random instead. Someone else just turned up. It'll probably start now that I've left. Okay, let's go somewhere else.
The ultimate gangster.
Okay, need to do something a minute. Right, bag. Okay. Okay. This one. We'll finish with a flourish. Maybe. We'll see, we'll see. See if we can find ourselves a nonna. I wish the Sky Ripper made a noise though. It's so weird. When you're flying around, it makes the zero sound. I would have expected a little bit of a kind of... not like a helicopter noise, but not far off it. Do you know what I mean? Like at least some kind of whirring sound, right? You prefer it to be silent, do you? Thing is, right, it's been like this for so long now, they can't change it, can they, no? What they can do is nerf the speed. Was not happy about that. So slow now. It was definitely way better before. It's such a big spawn. Thankfully, they're relative. Well, apart from around there, I mean, there's so many obviously minor bots. You know, they do stick out because they're much bigger, but you could still miss them if you're not paying attention. Whereas over here, they do stick out like a sore thumb. But I'm not seeing any right now. So yeah, we're going to get ready to raid out in a minute. We're just going to see if we can find a little heavy excavator to have some fun with. What I don't need is a mortar though, they're too big. Come on. Is there really none? Hopefully there's one down here. Nothing but segs at the moment. To come by and check the other side, but yeah, it's not looking good right now. Where are they? Bear with me a moment. Sorry about that. Well, this is a bit of a washout. I can't find any heavy excavators at all. What's that all about? Has no one been hunting segs and excavators, etc.? Really nothing here. We're gonna dip back down this way again. There's no excavators. Curious. Maybe someone did them recently. Let's have a look. Excavator. No one's done any excavators. Okay. Then how are there none? Like, what is going on? Yeah, there's just literally no heavy excavator globals at all. So, finally, we find one. Here we go. Here we go. Now we do have a problem. So there's a turret up there, and there's too many segs around here. So where's it gone? I don't want that crap. What I can do now is just take the Nona over here out of the way. Okay, so let's see how we go, shall we? Oh my goodness, we're not ready. I'm hoping I've got enough TT value on this swine. Yeah, we've got Electro on, so it's not quite the DPS of the LP70, unfortunately. But we might have to deal with repairing the swine a bit. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's critting a lot. Right. Guesses in the chat. Guesses in the chat. What are we going to be looking at here? Well, I mean, they can go low, but I don't think you can go that low. So the input cost is around 300 normally. Obviously, we're running a swine, so it's a little bit more than that now. Yeah, it's already moaning about decay right now, and we're barely any way through it. I just wish the you know, the swine and stuff like this was geared more to the ammo, not the blooming decay. Yeah, so like a quarter loot would be more like, was it 150, half of that, so about 70 odd. I think I've seen them go down as like little as like 68 or whatever, depending on like how many crits you do and stuff. It's already dead. It's already dead. I can't do that then. Hang on. Oh well. I was hoping to do it with the swine, but the swine just died too quick. Right, I'm just going to use this. I know there's a thing right there, but the thing's regenerating as we speak, so... That was disappointing. Right. Do. Whatever. Bye. I'll do. Let's go. Let's go. Right, we're gonna have to. Oh god. Do this. Such a pain in the ass. Miscalculated there, I think. Gun. Okay. I need to figure out how much TT I need on a swine to do these, but 50 ped was not it. I'm gonna say every 125 or 4 point. Do you mean either? Either 125 or 4.2k? 4.2 would be nice. I think, you know, with the Hoffs I've had lately, I don't think I would deserve 4.2k, but hitting a nice, I don't know, 1500 pedo would be nice. Let's get back the potentials on this again. This. So. So yeah, with using this gun, I mean, obviously we did kind of puff it up a little bit with the Swine Deluxe, but using this gun, you know, the potentials are 323k and 640, was just shy of 650k for 1k and 2k multis. Extremely unlikely, obviously. You know, the loot pool needs to be able to support that at the end of the day. So that's why it's kind of really unlikely, even if you've got a big team of people, I think. It's more likely to do that with a big team of people than solo, I think. Because, you know, that big loot is then distributed amongst a whole bunch of players, and then is less likely to be kind of like, you know, yeeted out of the game, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it'd be nice to get like a, you know, a small 4-digit would be nice. Or even like a big 3-digit would be nice, to be honest. You know, that 5.2k Hoff is pretty much almost gone now, so come on. Let's see if a nice one. It's nearly dead. So this is going to be our last mob for today. We're going to get a raid on. And we need to pop one of these guys. Some tool lag coming in. Right, where do you want to raid? We got two big choices here. We got Sir Bear, who we raid quite often, or we've got Image, who I've never raided. Where would you like to go, folks? All right. Nearly dead. Nearly dead. What's he got in him for us? Something nice? What have we got? Okay, here it is. You were on the money with 231. It was 203. 203. Oh well. A bit of a letdown at the end there, really. Anyway, that concludes things for today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're going to raid on out. No one's really particularly said anything about raiding, so I think we'll go and raid Image. Because I've not raided him yet. Okay. Right. Thank you to everyone for watching today. Big thank you to Dragos, Eve, for the tier 1 sub. Also, thank you to Lordom for the tier 1 resub, which kicked off a little hype train. Thank you to Scrupples, 2K, and Tushes1 for the follows. That's going to be it from me, guys. Get ready to raid. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.